Here's the finished video.
La vida está llena de momentos memorables y Honda siempre está contigo gracias a su legendaria confiabilidad. Obtén una gran oferta en la totalmente nueva CR-V. Honda, siempre contigo.
Let's break it down. We started the day at a state park in the hills of Oakland, where a reduced team of grips helped DP Kevin Emmons get the shots director Brian Pacino had storyboarded. I'm going to hold on to this image of the two headlights because this helps us transition to the night shot of the children in the back seat, where we see car lights behind them. While the shot during the day was shot driving between the park and the house, the shot of the kids at night is a stationary process shot that needed a handful of electrics to pretend to be street lights or incidental car headlamps. That's Stephanie Stokes working the Apple box and Ernie Kunze waving around a battery-operated Felix Q5. While Best Grip Mark Odewald slides two ProLite Orion 675s back and forth to mimic the headlights from behind.
Kind of falling asleep. Falling asleep. And turn your head to the other side to sleep. Let's smile on the desk.
In the driveway, we created a base light with the proverbial moon box, which was two Nanlux Dyno 1200Cs in a box made out of speed rail wrapped in half grid and attached to a 60-foot condor. We moved it around as needed, but each unit was at less than 10%. We could have gotten away with two smaller panels, but we were covered for any surprises. The interior of the garage was handled by four Nanlite 60Cs, backlighting 1000H paper on the windows, and on the outside, Astera Nix bulbs came in handy. One house socket was not working, so we hid the Astera battery in the housing with the bulb. This is where a battery bulb would come in handy too, but we wanted them all to be controlled by blackout. On the left side lawn, we added a 600X into an 8x Ultra, and inside the house, I think there was a 600X and an Nanlite 720B for some warm bounced glow. The footlights came with the house. You see a Nix bulb is there on the left, and the 720B is bounced inside. The moonbox doesn't quite reach around, but hey, it's night. We would play the scenes out in full, and then of course they were cut down in post to just the short clips needed to tell the story. We moved the left bounce around as needed, and the foam core on the right creates a subtle belly line reflection for the lower part of the car. Here's a quick glimpse of Jason Miller on the far left. He was added for the day and took over the blackout lighting console and chased down any connection issues. We had plenty of units spread around, so it was a godsend to have a smart extra crew member on board.
All right, that's good.
Cut.
That's good. Roll it. Speed. Ready. And sorry. It's okay.
We had two ProLite Orion 300 FSs in Fresnels as well.
And action dash.
And we had an Arri M40 standing by, but didn't need it on this day. Per usual, we are always capturing a lot more material than is needed for the final cut, but capturing the flow of a scene from different angles helps the cut feel natural. The last two shots of the night without talent were the hero car in the driveway and the opening of the moonroof. Here you can see the foam core belly line creating a nice reflection. The Fisher 10 dolly and Silent Cat slider were always available. For the moonroof opening, I think we just used a Kineflow air mat to illumine the inside frame of the window. I'd like to add an extra shout out to producer Jed Mortensen, not only for making sure all the many people and parts got connected to get us through the shoot day safely, but also for sharing his behind the scenes video and stills. Capturing 5 spots in 5 days means you need to run a tight ship. From my vantage point, it was smooth sailing. Here are my scribbles from the Scout for this night scene, and the breakdown of our units in blackout. There's a fair amount of things going on. One thing I really enjoy about this work is having the opportunity to walk through really cool houses, or at least houses with an awesome view. Here you could see from the Oakland Hills the whole Bay Area.